Check me out though, madness.
I'm fucking dead!
I'm saying it ain't a game, ho. Better break through that door before I change.
I guess my boy told me that I tried to fight a pothole one time and I was like dead serious. He said I was fucking screaming at it. You out here fucking ruining people's tire alignments? He said I took a fucking swing at it and missed somehow and fell in the street. I don't know. The next day I woke up with fucking vomit on my shirt and missing my shoes.
What's up, planet Earth?
So there's these guys. They're very famous on the internet for throwing big parties in Florida. Lots of celebrities go to their parties. I've been going to their parties for fucking ever. I actually haven't been in years, but they throw the best Halloween parties. They threw this fucking Halloween party. I was 21, so this is a long time ago. And I went there with my boys. You had to pay to get in, but it was like $10 all you could drink, and they had liquor for days. It was a huge house. There was like 1,000 people at a house party. It was nuts. It was a Halloween party, so there's like naked girls. I'm 21 and hammered, so it's the best night I've ever had in my life. They had a deer head on the wall, and when the party was ending, I just thought it was cool to just take it. And I walked out with a fucking giant deer head under my arm like it was my date. I get in the car. My girl at the time, she was supposed to drive us home. She fucking can't even speak English at this time. Well, she was Spanish anyway, but she couldn't speak sober English. So we get in the car. Now I have to drive. And mind you, back then, I'm drinking like fucking Grand Champion. Like, I got awards for drinking back then. So I'm obliterated, but I'm still composed. So I drive her shitty green sister's car. Not her sister's not green, the car's green. So we're driving. I fucking get on the highway the wrong way and I go through the toll booth the wrong way and the cars are like coming at me. I fucking swerve it. I feel like Speed Racer. I go down into the ditch and the car flies up on some Dukes of Hazzard shit. So we finally, we get on the road. We're driving. She starts throwing up in the car. And I'm like, shit. But it's not even my car, so I shouldn't have cared. She's throwing up, so I pull over in the grass. And like I was saying earlier to these guys, Florida's very humid and foggy. The grass gets really wet. So I pull over in the grass. This is off Highway 417 for all you Orlando people. This is off 417. I pull over in the grass. It's there's nothing going on down there. It's an empty road. I let her throw up outside. The car, I go to move it, the car's stuck in the grass because of the moisture in the ground, and the wheels just spinning, and I'm like, fuck. She's throwing up. I'm trying to get the car out of this thing. I get out thinking I'm like Mr. Strongman. Mind you, I was like 100 pounds lighter back then. I'm like trying to push the car out by myself with no one in the fucking driver's seat. So intelligent, Tony. I get her back in the car. I'm in there. I'm sitting there. I do one of these, like, fucking cop lights come up behind me. And I'm like, shit. Cop gets on his bullhorn. He's like, driver, are you okay? Because he thinks I'm in a car accident. He don't know that I'm shithoused. So, I give the hand out the window like, yeah, we're great. We're on a date. So he goes, driver, please step out of the car. I get out of the car. Now, we've been sitting there for a little bit, so the car's covered in moisture from like the fog and humidity. I go to the trunk area, right, to talk to him. He's walking up. I go to lean on the trunk, and it's wet, and I go, and I fucking slide off of it, and I roll down into the fucking ditch that's right there in front of the cop, and all I can think is, well, there goes my chances of lying about being drunk. This dude is just like rolling his eyes already. He starts giving me the sobriety test, the one with the pen, like don't follow it with your head, follow it with your eyes. Nailed it. Then I'm over here practicing the alphabet backwards in my head. ZYXWV2. You know what I mean? There's a 2 in there somehow. He don't even ask for it. What an asshole. I was so prepared. So he gives me the walk and turn, with the walk the straight line, right, with one foot in front of the other. I can't even do that shit normally. Imagine when I'm just fucking wrecked. So I do it, and I'm just lit, and I'm telling him, like, yeah, we used to do this at ROTC in high school. Like, he gives a shit. So I do the walk and turn. When I turn, I go, I'm glad you're here, Captain. This motherfucker, after he obviously arrested me, clearly. In the affidavit sheet, he fucking wrote, defendant failed the walk and turn and even saluted me.